I'd cross the ocean for you. I'd dive into the deepest sea. My soul is sold out for you. I'd give you everything that you need.
I know I've been recording on my phone, and that's because I have to check the footage in my cameras, and I don't want to go deleting. I believe I have another memory card, but like that's usually what happens, because what happens usually, I am always filming, so I run out, as you know, anybody that records, you run out of space. So a lot of the times I'll get rid of the footage that I either used or I no longer intend to use. So I haven't done that. So I don't want to go deleting anything and boo. We can't be getting rid of the masterpiece. So I am going to make snack with you guys. It's pretty much the same thing that I've always been making, and I'm sure you see me make it before over and over again, but we do have something different that I'm adding this time. So I feel like, honestly, we need to have a conversation. We need to have a little conversation. Now, I know I have came by and said hello, and I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers as well, guys. You guys are wonderful. And of course, all my old subscribers. I just came in here and I didn't even introduce myself, directly. My name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden. I am the queen. Well, I am the queen of the empire of Elizabeth Magical Garden. I write blogs every week. Guys, I'm so excited. I've been writing blogs every single week, and I've been posting them up. So I would really appreciate you heading on down, looking down below and finding my website and just checking it out, perusing. And everything that I create always resides on that platform. So wherever you want to find me, if you want to find me, I'm on there. So I appreciate that in advance. But yeah, I've been really doing some stuff on there, and I also have some big plans. Like I want to revamp a lot of things, you know what I mean? Like I want to redecorate, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. So I figure I'll take you out along with that journey. My hair, guys, look, it's in its glory. Yes, I cut it. I cut it into a bob. It is already growing out, and that's exactly what I intended. I don't mind it growing out. I'm gonna just keep cutting it. I feel like this length is a doable length for me, you know what I mean? Because what I realize is that when my real hair starts to get past my shoulders, like I feel like that's where a lot of the worry comes, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, my ends is touching my clothes. That stress, and then always having that stress. Now, today, like I usually, if my hair, I do two styles. They're either in braids, tucked in, or twist, tucked in under my wrap that I wear during the day, or a satin scarf. It's like this. I decided like the two. I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I just want to keep it simple. So I feel like this is a great medium for me. You already know. Oh, by the time you see this video, I wonder if this video is going to go up first. You know what? I feel like this video may go up first, so I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I know. Anyway, guys, be sure to subscribe to this channel, because the vlogs is going to be vlogging. The vlogs are back up, and I just want to say, I know I haven't been here for a little jig, right? I mean, I stopped by. I mean, I've been here, but, and I decided that this platform, is going to definitely be my diary. And I feel like it always was. So with that being said, I'm going to go with the flow, go according to what is going on in my life right now. And so much is happening, which I can't wait to share with you guys. I was looking back on a lot of my old footage, and I love everything that I put up. And I realized about myself, it is a big journey. It is a diary, and I feel like it's time that I accept that this is what this platform is. It's a live diary because I get to share it with you guys. You guys support the diary, so I'm feeling that, and I feel like that's such a blessing where I should acknowledge it as such. And yes, I am intending to post way more than I do at times, but at the same token, like my podcast, and which has its own YouTube channel. So if you want to follow on that, of course you do. Follow me on at Elizabeth Magical Garden Podcast. I have to remember, and you can subscribe on that platform, or go to Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to music. I'm on there. You could just type in Elizabeth Magical Garden and my podcast will show up. So yeah, I'm always focusing on that. Like, that's in between my writing and my podcast, guys, I have to keep it 100. Like, that's where most of my energy is. I had to come to terms with, you are only allotted a certain amount of time during the day, and rather than just like being everywhere and nowhere at the same time, I decided to really I was before, but now even more so, to just make things in a sense more simpler for myself, which is still hard work that I love, but just realizing like that's where the passion is at. That's where my energy is, because that is the platform that I created. Like, this is YouTube's house, right? I'm happy to be here. Hey, with that being said, I got my own house, right? So it makes sense that I'm living at my house. What an analogy, right? But that's what it is. So now that we got this clear, or that clear, I'm gonna make my famous, like, I feel like it's a lunch snack. Now, there is a little window of what lunch means to me, because I practice intermittent fasting, so I'm not always like hungry at the times where people may say, okay, because I omit I omit the meals in the morning. It's scientifically proven that, especially if you are in premenopausal, intermittent fasting is very, very good for not only your digestive system, but also your hormones. So I got on a wagon with that, and it really, really does work. For me, it's been a real thing. I believe it, because estrogen is when the estrogen starts to deplete in our bodies. So I believe is it the liver? Is a certain part of your I think it's your liver that excretes like similar hormones to like estrogen, like in a low dosage though. So any help is every help. So that's what we do. I've been doing that for the longest. And with that being said, lunch, like, people eat lunch at 12 usually. I don't have my first meal until like 11ish, sometimes 10:30ish, but really 11:30. By 12, I just finished eating my breakfast, my brunch. So with that being said, I had to find a medium, because I'm hungry, but not hungry enough to eat a big meal, because if I do that, I'm not going to be able to eat dinner, right? So I try not to skip those meals. So with that being said, I had to find something that works at the same time, not make me overly full. So you already know. If you're oldie but goodie, you probably already know. But even so, I'm going to show you guys. So first runner up is Guys, I know. I'm gonna put y'all on my camera. I'm gonna put y'all on my camera from my camera soon, but this is just so much easier, right? So I mean, it's a decent phone. This is what it's supposed to do too. But I do like to film on my camera, but I stopped letting stuff like that hold me back years ago, because that was a thing, and that becomes an anxiety, right? But anyway, this is what I use. I use what's this called? The Chobani yogurt, or I should say Greek yogurt. I remember I would never eat Greek yogurt, and again, when I started going through the change, trust me, I did so much research. I also wrote blogs, so be sure to, guys, it's informative. I know you like to learn. Anyway, I did so much research, not only for writing, but for myself, because when I kid you not, when I was in the thick of it, baby, I was desperate. I was looking for everything, and I decided to do things naturally. So I had to educate myself to always find something that would kind of counteract whatever experience I was dealing with. So keeping protein in your diet is very important to do, and Greek yogurt, I believe, has at least 20 grams of protein in it. Don't quote me. I see everybody with the little mic. Now I have a mic. It is a little mic, but it's not the best, you know. And I feel like, for me, leave a comment down below if what matters to you most. Like, of course, we always want great quality, great lighting. Papa, what happened? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the people? Say hi. They haven't seen you for some time, so it's only right. Say hi, Benji. Hi, Papa. Hi, Papa. Say, I just finished brushing my teeth. She brushes my teeth every day. Well, for the most part. I tried. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, we've been doing much better. So I get that. But what I was saying, so I see everybody with the little mic with the, that vlogs as well. And for me, like I was saying, what is more important for you? For visuals or audio? I always would love a good visual, right? I feel, for me, I'm speaking for myself. You let me know if you feel different. But there's something about an audio that audios. And think about it. I know for me, like, I'm always listening to audiobooks. Child, I'm always listening to audiobooks, and I'm walking away. I'm not really like paying attention. Even if I'm listening to a YouTube video, I'll walk away. I feel like we all do that, right? Oh, by the way, okay, so far we on track, but we got off track too. So we have the Greek yogurt ingredients, just in case you want to make this. Okay, it's bomb. That's just my humble opinion, but it's true. So we have the Greek yogurt, we have the granola. Now this, she's new here. She's new. She's an oldie but goodie. I used to go to Trader Joe's and buy these all the time, and somewhere along the line I just stopped buying them, but I kept with it. I feel like because I switched over to the shaved almonds. I feel like that's what happens. But anyway, she bag boobs. So we're gonna have some of this in here to trinkle in here. We have our blueberries. This is a must. It's full of antioxidants. It's great for your immune system and so much more, guys. You know, you notice the things that I have to, like, I feel like you have to make whatever you are going to eat fun. This reminds me of like chips. I know it might sound, I don't know if it sounds weird or anything like that, but it does. Like, think about it. Like, you remember the party bag with the pretzel? The pretzels, the cheese, like, I used to be a really heavy snack person, guys. Not the good snacks, okay? So to move over to this side. To move over to this side, I had to find what works, in terms of textures and taste. So this will definitely give you the crunch if you're that type of person. I feel like the people that feel me they eat stuff on a certain level, you feel me? And textures are very important. So if you know, you know. But anyway, these are what is going on here. And also, I like to cut. Oh, by the way, if you want your bananas, I'm full of gifts today. If you want your bananas to last longer, you wrap the top in plastic, and what happens is, I don't know what voodoo happens, but it happens, and I'm grateful for it. Because it really works. Somebody passed that on to me. I tried it, never looked back. So I usually just take the bag that it came in and wrap it around. Very simple, guys. Very simple. And we have our spoon. I feel like everything is here. The only thing that's not here is the honey. I forgot to buy more honey. So until then, this is what we have. So we have the blueberries, the granola. We have the, do you hear this? We have the shaved almonds, we have the banana, and we have, of course, the yogurt. So what I do is, while I make this, let's discuss what I started talking about. So yeah, so I see people with the DJI. Now I already have the DJI Pocket 2, which I freaking love that camera. And with that being said, oh my God, that's the knife, guys. Not to be spooky. So when I bought the camera, I was already in a market for a mic, but didn't get around to it, or didn't find what I was looking for. I feel like it's a little bit of both. But anyway, I found one that I liked because I started seeing people with them. I love tech, guys, so you already know. I see people using those little lapel DJI mics. Today, I recorded one of my podcast episodes while I was on my morning walk outside, and which I do every now and then. I buffer out the quality as much as I can. It's only but so much you could do in production. That's all I have to say. It's only but so much you could do in production. It still sounds good, but I want it to sound great. We are always inspired. We all got to start where we start from, okay? But I feel like once you have an opportunity to step up the game, that's what is always my inspiration in any area of my life. I try my best. So I was thinking about getting it. But I had to sit with it because I was like, do you just want to get it? Do you need this? And I need it today. It's part of like my craft, and I feel like your mediums, this is something, it's so funny because I remember my son, he told me that a long time ago. Like, I don't know, this is like, I don't know. It has to be at least 20 years ago. No, it wasn't 20 years ago. It was a long time ago. And my son told me a long time ago, like, never be cheap when it comes to your art. And when he said that, I was like, it just like sparked something in me, because I was just like, you know what, he's so right. Like, I always taught him stuff like that. But when somebody, I think I was like just started, and I was like, had to buy some lighting, I don't know, and I was discussing the expense with him, because this is all coming from my own pocket. So of course I'm gonna be like, hello. But what I noticed is that, and this is not to say that you need these things to be creating content, but like as you get deeper and deeper into your craft, you're gonna want more accessories. That's just the way that's just part of the game. Just chopped up a banana. Smells so good. So now I kid you not, it was like so quiet in here before I turned on this camera. It is what it is. And this is another reason why I haven't been filming guys. But you know what I said? I'm just gonna invite you guys into the vortex. I don't want to say the double hockey sticks. I don't want to say the double hockey sticks, but you see where I'm going with it. But we're not trying to claim that, and I'm not trying to put that on you. You know what I mean? You don't deserve that. I'm just happy you're here, hanging out. So this is like my favorite part. Oh, I forgot to put the blueberries. Okay, let me put the blueberries because I tend to go ham on it. So we need room for the blueberries. So this is how it looks so far. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this is what she looks like so far. Okay. I wish I had the honey, but whatever. So I'm just at the point where I'm ready. you know when you say you're ready and you don't be ready. No, I'm ready in every aspect. You know, I choose to really manifest everything that I want this year. And you know what? The way I look at it is already mine. It's my divine right to, you know, achieve the things that I aspire to achieve. And I want to share my journey with you guys. As you can see, the metamorphosis, so it's like a double whammy. You know, you're seeing it and bounces off, and you evolve as well. So it's a win-win situation. So with that being said, I said that all to say, you see, you guys, look how y'all help me. I'm gonna get the mic. But the reason why I don't want to say hesitant, but I want to sit with it, because I always try to make sure that if I'm going to make a big purchase, like, do you really use it? Do you just want it just to have a flex, just to be flexing like, oh, I got it too? Because, you know, that's a flex too. You know, we all want, look at my bag, look at my yarn. No, I actually need it. So, you know, I feel like the money will is manifested back to me. That's how I feel. So I'm taking charge, and I'm believing in myself, and I'm also believing in my work. So, because like, I feel like another thing, I believe that my podcast been running for like 5 years. Okay, so I'm gonna get the mic, because one thing I noticed, especially like last year, you know, like, I feel like, I mean, the content is contenting no matter what medium I choose. But I feel like if somebody's taking the time, just like you guys are taking the time to be in the thick with it, and you're still here watching and listening to me, I feel like it's my duty to make sure whenever I can to upgrade, you know, better lighting, better whatever. And whatever is going to be making it better, that's what I get. So that's what I purchase for what I'm doing. And right now we need a new mic, so I'm gonna get a new mic. I'm just gonna just get it, just knowing, and it always works out anyway. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm excited. Of course, I'm gonna share with you guys when it arrives. And it's just gonna make the quality of the sound so much better, especially when I'm outside, because I'm like, it has all the components, you know. It's supposed to be, I believe it's like noise sensitive. It's a smart mic. It just knows how to do a lot of things for you, so you get the best quality out of your sound. And I feel like, especially whenever I do record on my phone, the quality of the sound is going to always be crisp, and that to me is golden, because I respect you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. And yeah, so this is the cut. nothing special. I just cut it all around, you know, into like a bob. And I feel like a Bobbiana is always going to be Bobbying for me. No, I'm not flat ironing. I thought about it, but then I said, you know what? I do. Oh my God. This is how long we haven't spoke. That's how long? Okay. I owe you guys. I got a couple of things to share with you, okay? And I'm definitely going to share how I got my hair stretched the way it is, because you know my curls are tight. I don't even know what I'm gonna say 4C. I'm gonna say 4C. I mean, there's different 4Cs. I don't like to do all of those C's, B's, and all of that other stuff. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say 4C, okay? I'm gonna say 4C, maybe some other stuff. I don't know, you know, because I do notice my hair is different textures. I feel like I have a good, I'm gonna say 2 to 3 of textures, really 2. I personally feel maybe not so much of the 3, but I'm gonna say I feel like 2. But enough about that. We got the, oh, do you see this, guys? Delicious. We have the granola in here. We got the blueberry, okay, Greek yogurt. We got some shaved almonds that you can't really see because, you know, I told you I go ham with the granola. It's my favorite. Alongside with the, I believe I said blueberries already, bananas, and that's it. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. The only thing is missing, like I said, is the honey. The honey would have been boop, 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 you know, a nice little glaze. So I figured, let me take this first, you know. Are we gonna say bite with you guys? Let me try to get a little bit of everything. Mm. Mm mm. Mm mm. Mm mm. Mm. That's it, guys. That's it. So my mouth full. Now that we have an understanding about everything, we know that we live together on this platform. We support one another. I'm so grateful for you guys to support, and I share what I share because this is my way of giving back and sharing with you guys and pouring into you guys. And I believe that's one of the blessings of getting older and being in my 50s. You know, I have like hardcore wisdom, and now I'm in a seat. You know what I mean? I feel like it's such a blessing to be here, and I really work hard on myself and to really find answers. I'm an answer seeker. So with that being said, you know, I deliver what I see, or I should say, I share what I find. I share what I find with you guys, and we just keep passing it on from there. But yeah, this is my diary. This is where I'm at. I have a lot of things that I'm looking forward to just bringing you guys along, and yeah, this was great. Let me know if you eat something like this. Like, do you have like these type of snacks during the course of the day? I feel like this is a great snack that not only holds you with the nuts, the bananas, and all the things that can actually give you a little more longevity in terms of the space between your meals without making you feel like overly stuffed. You know, so I usually go to during the course of the day, I eat the same thing every day. So, but the granola, it's a new jam. Oldie but goodie. Guys, now that we have completed, I'm going to enjoy this delicious bowl Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube podcast channel at Elizabeth Magical Garden Podcast. Check out the website, hang out, come see, take a vibe, take a look, take a tea, and I'm happy to have you here, there, and everywhere. Guys, stay blessed, stay in peace, stay in love, and stay empowered.